Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you to my video. And first of all, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Dung. You can spell my name D-U-N-G. In Vietnamese, Dung or Hoàng Thiên Dao. And my English name is Frank. F-R-A-N-K. You can call me with the Frank or Frankie, is up to you. And now in this video, I'm gonna talk about the one big problem. Most people in Vietnam, they are confused and they are curious about what is English and why should we learn English and what can English be applied to life. So the most people in Vietnam, they think that English is really difficult and really hard to learn. But to me, it's not. It's not too hard. It's kind of easy, like a piece of cake. When you cannot speak English well, it's probably you're doing with the wrong method and the wrong technique. When we were born in this world, we were just a kids around 2 or 3 years old, and we couldn't speak our language, such as Vietnamese. Then our parents has taught us to pronounce and to speak first before we went to school to study and to practice our language. Then we passed all class levels from grade 1 to grade 12. And that action from our parents affect a lot to our brain, and it has been set up the old language of us, and we can use it to talk to people. And if you want to speak English well, I'm gonna give you 5 tips, 5 small steps, but you can use it. It's really useful, And the first one, that is to start with the pronunciation, and you do pronounce. The first one, you could do the wrong, and you will be afraid of everything or everyone, and the people around you, they laugh at you. But don't worry, and don't be nervous, and don't be afraid of, because that is the same way the old people they often do, and cannot say for sure of anything would happen in future. And when you practice with pronounce, you should do it with you should practice with the basic word. And when you practice, you try to open your mouth. Then you can speak. You have to speak louder as you can. And then when you speak and you pronounce, please put your tonation voice lower, because it makes your voice be more like a native speaker and be more professional. And the second one is the vocabulary. There are so many people, they think that vocab is important to our life, but that is not true. Because the vocab is really important. It's in English, and especially that in the communicate with man to man. And that's if you remember the vocab, you cannot describe about your idea to the people around you. You can get that point. And the next one is the third one is listening. The most important in Vietnam, they always complain and ask me that they cannot listen any words from the foreigners, because that you do with the wrong method and the wrong technique. If you do with the wrong method and wrong technique, you cannot search some video on YouTube like the English video. They get text right below the screen, or you can watch the English movies, such as like horror, comedy, romantics, adventure, sci-fi, and a blockbuster. And please turn on right the English title, and you just only watching and reading reading only the English subtitle, and you can get that point. Maybe the first time some word you cannot get that, but in the future you could change. And the next one is the reading. The reading, try to reading books, because if you reading books, this will cover your vocab. But don't ever read just only the books, only get the text. Just read about the comic books, because in the comic books they have so many pics and the text, and they can help, and it help you visualization about each of these. And the last one is the writing. You know, this step you need to open the English video on YouTube, and you can try to write down everything you could hear from them. Or before you want to say something, please write down something before you talk. And next one is you need to give to environment to communicate with people and cultivate your vocab, and you can write down every word from the foreigners when they speak. So that's it. That's all about the tips I want to share with you.